Hey guys, welcome to Brian's Man Cave. So today I'm going to be focusing on a fellow YouTuber who goes by the name of the Renaissance. I've watched a few of his live streams and he's actually come on to a few of mine. And so I have chatted with him a little bit. Now, the reason why I want to talk about the Renaissance is because he does a project where he likes to paint um, scenes inspired from video games, where he'll like literally take a scene, like a popular video game, and kind of make his own artwork out of it. It's, well, kind of representing of the game itself. And so I always found them, pretty interesting when he was showing off some of his work. And recently, I guess he's decided to start creating prints of it so he can actually sell it. Um, which I think that that's great. I always find it's a breath of fresh air to be able to buy something that's handmade or something that somebody else took the time to actually create, and not always just buy these right off the shelf. Everybody has one. So it's kind of interesting that you can actually, buy something like this that's video game related. Right now, I'm kind of looking at his YouTube page right now because he also does a lot of video game stuff as well. He does streaming and lots of retro stuff. So if you're into, sort of the same stuff that I'm into, you'll probably like what he does on his YouTube channel. And he's been growing pretty well. I guess at the time I'm doing this, he's got 343 subscribers, which is pretty good. So if you want to check out what he does, but what I wanted to focus on is the store that he just recently put up. Now I was talking with him before, and he said he was working on this. He didn't want to start advertising. He didn't want to start promoting it or anything like that until he was kind of happy with it. And so now he's got it up and running, and I wanted to check it out. And I was quite impressed by some of the other artwork that I saw on the site. So here's just a few. I guess these are the ones right now that he's got up on up for sale. And you can actually buy these prints right from him, right from this store. And so this one here is Final Fantasy. Um, Unfortunately, I myself am not well versed in the Final Fantasy world. I'm very aware of the game. So I'm sure people who are into Final Fantasy probably know what this scene is. Um, but I mean, just looking at it, it looks really well done. I mean, this looks like, even if you don't know what the game is, this would look like a cool painting regardless, just to put on your wall. I mean, it's really well done. I'm just going to kind of go through each one of them and just kind of take a look. We got Maniac Mansion. This one looks cool too. I'm aware of this one. I mean, this is a Nintendo game. I don't know if I've ever actually played Maniac Mansion. Come to think of it, I mean, then we're going to move on to the next one here. This one I stopped and I had to look at for a minute because I really like this one. This is Super Mario Brothers, and the direction he took. I mean, this is that obvious that staircase that you'd go up, and there's the flagpole there and the little castle. It really looks like I don't know. I really like this one. It's really cool. Interesting to take that whole three-dimensional look to the original 2D game and try and visualize it, how it would look in real life. You can picture Mario running up those stairs, those rocky stairs, and then jumping towards the flagpole, sliding down the flagpole so you can get into the castle, which leads to the underground. Um, I notice his clouds are really well done. He always kind of has that uh, nice kind of dark sky, a little cloudy day. Everything doesn't look like it's like a picture perfect sunny day. And I kind of like that. It really puts that mood into perspective. Really, really nicely done. Really nice colors. Here we have Zelda, Ocarina of Time. This looks like that farm scene. It's been a while since I actually played this game. I'm not good at the three-dimensional Zelda. So I don't think I've ever, no, I never completed this game. I got pretty far in it, but I do recognize this. Like, I do recognize the look and the town and that windmill. You could see Link running around there. Now, obviously, he's not including the characters. These are scene based only, so you're just seeing the actual background. You're actually seeing the scenery. He's not going to paint Zelda in there or Link or Mario or anything like that. I'm sure there's a lot of copyright reasons that these are inspired by, right? He's not just duplicating what he sees on the covers. These are his own ideas. Now this one's probably my favorite one. I love this one. This one is Castlevania. This is the very opening scene to the first Castlevania on NES. And you could just see Simon Belmont coming in from the right there where he stands in front of the gate. And you see Castle Dracula in the background, well, Castlevania, whatever you want to call it. And just the moon and like everything about this just is really awesome. Like this would look so cool framed on your wall. You could totally see that. And you could see the brush strokes too. Like you could see this was a painting. It's not just a, you know, some run-of-the-mill print. It's actually, you could tell it was painted. It wasn't done on a computer, digitally enhanced or anything like that. And then we got this Mega Man 2, which I was looking at this, trying to oops, see what he did here. I see the Mega Man helmet there, and I'm not sure where this is related into Mega Man. I'd like to hear from him about this one because I could see like the town and all that. So I wonder where it was inspired, like the cliff. Because Mega Man has a lot of weird levels. Like I don't know how he really took Mega Man and turned it into this. So it'd be interesting to hear his point of view. If he ends up watching this video, to leave some comment below as to what the Mega Man and what am I looking at here? Was this from the game or is this just an inspiration from the game? So it really looks kind of neat. I just like how the helmet's just sitting there, like almost like a somber look to it. And then we got Ninja Gaiden, or Gaiden, however you want to pronounce this one. I'm sure this is a big favorite for a lot of people. A lot of people are into the Ninja Gaiden, Gaiden. um, this looks pretty neat. I mean, just looking at it. Again, I'm not a big Ninja Gaiden fan. I don't. I played the game like once on my channel as just to see how far I can get. So I'm not too familiar with the storyline. But this does look like a cool picture on its own, and that's what I'm finding. All of these paintings, even if you don't know it's from a video game, they all look pretty cool. I like the blues. I like the dark. I like the greens. I like how it just comes out. It's just they're really well done. So yeah, I just wanted to show off, and he even shows like some of the, I guess down here, he shows where he got inspired on some of these. So let's just take a look here through his little slideshow. There's the studio. You can see he's really well equipped there. This is not an amateur hour. He's actually quite professional at what he does in creating these. There's the Castlevania up there at the corner. Really well done. You could see how he kind of translated it. The Mario one is completely like he really put that into a different perspective. So it's actually, this is pretty cool stuff. That's why I wanted to kind of show it off, and I'm going to leave some links down below. So if you want to find this Etsy shop, if you want to check them out, perhaps if you want to purchase a print off them or ask him some questions, maybe even throw some ideas at him and challenge him. Let's see if we can challenge him and see what he can do. I don't know if he just sticks with Nintendo theme or if he's video game theme at all. Personally, I'd like to see how he could pull off something like Donkey Kong or something. That would be kind of funny. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to show this off and give this guy a hand because I've been talking with him a few times and he seems like a real cool guy. Does a lot of different stuff with retro gaming and does this. I mean, brilliant pieces of artwork. So if you want to check him out, check him out. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Hope you liked the video. Throw some comments below what you think. Throw some suggestions. Maybe he'll read them. Maybe he'll get inspired. And thanks for watching and hope you subscribe. Talk to you later.